What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. What's happening in Europe? Don't fall for what's happening, because it's all either, even if it's not something that they planned specifically, they knew something like this would happen based on the way they're removing the access to energy sources because of their policies. If you look at the European countries and their policies towards fossil fuels, they've done this to themselves. Now, with the resignation of Boris, the Italian Prime Minister, now the Estonian Prime Minister, all these European leaders are stepping down all of a sudden, right? And people think, oh man, we've accomplished, we beat them, this, and that. But then they fall for the same game. Now they're voting, but the people that they think is going to bring change or a new face are going to be even worse. Here is this guy's name is Sam, and he tells you right here this tweet that he reposted. So the leading candidate is married to an Indian billionaire daughter, and he's a member, or I don't know if he or that if his wife is a member of the World Economic Forum, but there is um, a relationship there. There is a connection to the World Economic Forum, and people think that because you have someone different, it's gonna change, and we're gonna go back to our old ways. No, folks, this is gonna continue. And it's gonna get worse and worse. Make no mistake about it. Do not be deceived. Now, here is a continuation of German and Dutch farmers blocking distribution center in the Netherlands. And folks, when you think about this, this is a grassroots movement. And you can see the power of the people when they come together. But that can be very, very dangerous. And I'll explain why as we go through these videos. Here's you see the police around the parliament, because it's citizens of all kinds, workers, taxi drivers, farmers, fishermen, street vendors, and truckers are on the hunt for politicians for the second straight day. Okay. Here is Germany. Again, they're marching against the draconian policies, right? That has been titled the Great Reset. They don't want anything to do with that. But you're seeing that people are standing up against it. And with good reason, right? Because this is not a society that we want to be a part of. And here is people in Italy celebrating the resignation of their prime minister. And you see, this is a movement that's going afoot in Europe. And I want you to notice everything that what I just showed you has in common. The leaders are corrupt, and in one way, shape, or form have some kind of connection to these elites. And another thing is, if you know history, you need to look at what happened in the French Revolution. People were fed up with the tyranny that was coming from on top. There was the lords, right? And the peasants. And that convulsion that led up to the, overthrow of the oligarchy during that time is taking place now. And during that time, the papacy had a strong pull with the European countries. And when you look at the history, the deep history of the Vatican, they are one of the most powerful um, states in the world. They've been around for a very long time, and they have a lot of history they can go back to towards. So, as you're seeing this grassroots movement take place, take note of everything that's happening because people are still sheeple. People will do what the masses are doing. And there's the very select few that are very cautious not to get into fanaticism. You never want to get to that extreme end of the of anything. You have to be very logical. Some people, because you are so logical and grounded and you have a foundation, people will think you're the extreme one. When in reality, people have just been pushed down the end of the curve. So, with this being said, it's important to note where are they leading the masses? Because clearly, the resignation of all these politicians doesn't just come out of nowhere. They're moving on to the next phase and bringing in the next leaders to move into that next phase. And now people will be more okay with policies because it's a fresh face, right? Oh, it's someone different. So this new person comes in with a clean slate. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. So, anyways, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.